Problem is, they're hostiles wherever I go now. The hope is that there's another one. I guess I just keep looking for these. This ancient machine looks like a forgotten war relic. Okay. You quickly find the X-marked lever and pull it. It gives way easily beneath your touch, then disintegrates into mist. You take a deep breath, and the wave of dizziness overtakes you again as the walls fade out around you. Where am I going Am I about to watch someone else die?
Shadows.
Ah, the Githzerai. I remember him well. Submit.
I may be bested in battle, but I shall never be defeated.
You cannot hope to defeat me.
I have been here before. This time I shall never leave.
So be it.
Okay. I guess we're pretty much calling Dekon dead as well. And that put me in a place where there's a bunch of shadows. Thank you, game, for you are such a piece of crap. Okay. Huh, that looks interesting.
I'm gone.
Let's go to that thing next. There's something there. Any...
All right.
Ah, jeez. Okay. It's paused right now, or should be. And if I start taking damage, I'm gonna be pissed. That looks important. Naturally, it's gonna lead me into even more freaking shadows! Go away! Nobody likes you!
All right. Done. Done. All right.
This huge clock looks as if it has partially melted into the black stone surrounding it. As you look at the clock's face, you suddenly feel a strange, crawling sensation worming its way through the back of your skull. You've seen a clock like this before, but not this one. There's something important about it, but you don't know what.
Updated my journal.
Oh, dear. I know the game's trying to put me on edge by having me run around like a maniac, but this isn't fun.
All right, done. I'm gone. Done.
I hope you're happy, game. You're a pile of crap. Seems like I've explored everything, though. Well, game's paused still. More time to examine. Come on. Alright, comb the desert. Comb the fortress. I doubt I need to press those again. But you'd think I'd have seen something. Am I allowed to go back out? Wait, what's that over there? This might be it. Ah, shadow! There's something crudely scratched on the clock face, and you suddenly feel the strange crawling sensation worming its way through the back of your skull. You know what's written on the clock as a message to you. From you.
Updated my journal.
The message carved on the clock face looks like it was carved with a dagger. Run. Doors are lies. Use cannons. Then portal. It looks like the message was written in some haste. Following the message is a crude arrow pointing in the opposite direction as the long hand of the clock. That looks important.
Right. Done.
Let's see what this entails. Fall from grace.
It is difficult to separate shadow from the darkness here. This is not a place meant for the living.
Ah, the Tanari.
So, you are the spider that lies in the center of it all. I have many questions that you could answer. Your goals in this matter have not been entirely clear. My goals are not for you to know, fallen Tanari. My indulgence is all that keeps your black heart beating in your chest. You may leave with your life now, if you wish. My heart is neither black nor do I fear for my life. My companions, my friends are here in your fortress. I shall not leave until we are rejoined, and the man we follow has resolved this matter to a satisfactory conclusion. There is no satisfactory conclusion to this fool's errand. You will leave this place, and you shall leave your undying companion here. Fear not for his life. The only price he shall pay is the loss of memory. As gracious as your offer is, I must refuse your offer to abandon my friends. As for the small price he will pay at your hands, it is the equivalent of death to him. I have traveled with this man for some time, and there are many things I do not wish him to forget. He will forget. It is his fate to remain ignorant. He will forget you, Tanari, just as he has forgotten all who have walked the path of misery with him. He exists to die, forget, and die again. He is nothing. That is your judgment. The fact remains that I do not wish him to forget me, nor all that he has struggled for to reach this place. He has suffered much, and I find my sympathies lie with him, rather than the arrogant creature that postures before me and fights as a coward fights, preferring to kill from a distance where his opponents cannot reach him. You shall torment him no more, Tanari. Perhaps you doubt my powers here in this place. A demonstration may silence your doubts.
Prepare yourself.
You are nothing. I can forge planes with my power. I can unmake you.
Well, she's holding out longer than Anna did. But not long enough. Okay, now what? So, I've found 3 thus far. How many more need to be found? Northeast section of the clock room. Is there more to this? Hard to say. These multifaceted globes seem to draw in even the tiniest amount of light and hold it prisoner. Well, I don't see any more cannons, so what am I supposed to do?
I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
Wait. Huh. Let's go over to that next. I should have quick saved before that. May still be able to. I guess not. We're committed. I'll have to draw it away first.
Done. All right. I'm gone.
Hopefully the other shadows won't pursue since I got teleported.
I'm gone.
And hopefully there won't be anything in here either. Another clock! Apparently a previous incarnation never came across this one.
I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love. I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
Am I being attacked? Yes, I am.
All right.
Are you gonna move? Another one of the spiders. I don't understand. Where am I supposed to go from here? Have I seen that one before? I believe I have. heck am I supposed to go? I mean... Where am I supposed to go? Use cannons, then portal. What portal?
I'm gone. I'm gone.
I mean, I don't like the idea of going back in there with all those shadows wandering around. At the same time, since they did...
All right.
Oh, hell, I found all of them again.
I'm gone.
Please tell me I can use this to escape. Oh, don't throw stuff onto me again. I don't need that right now.
All right.
Hell.
Done.
Are you running backwards? You aren't.
I'm gone.
Nameless one, work with me here.
All right. I'm gone. Done. Done.
At least these shadows are idiots, for the most part.
Done. Done. Done.
Hell, I'm trapped.
All right. All right. Done.
Okay, that gets me past most of those fiends. Not fiends, shadows, you know what I mean. Hell! Where the heck am I supposed to go next? I found 3, but are there any more that I need to know about? Crap. So that's been used. That's been used. Maybe there's something more to that? Hard to say.
I'm gone.
There. Wait, didn't I use that one? I don't think I did. Let's go. Preferably before that shadow eats me.
All right. Done. Done. All right. All right.
Okay, let's do this.
Updated my journal.
Wait. Nothing happens. In the distance you hear a roaring sound, as if something just opened, and a howling wind is rushing through the vaults. As you try and figure out where the sound is coming from, you suddenly realize that you are disintegrating and becoming part of the wind. Now what's happening? Oh dear, Nordum's about to get his butt kicked.
Processing. Plane. Negative material. Location. Fortress of Regrets.
Ah, the rogue construct.
Sense of closure imminent.
You have overstepped yourself. Submit.
You wish harm upon one who has aided Nordum at cost to his selves. Nordum will attempt to stop you. Prospect of success. Slight.
The body is a shell. Intense pressure may fracture it.
You intend to
Shall
harm
I
him.
continue?
Nordum will stop you.
That didn't last long. So basically all of my friends are dying. Great. But where the hell did it throw me to? Oh, into the room with all the other shadows? Thanks, game. Wait.
All right. All right. Done.
Oh, please.
I'm hurt.
Not happening. Not on my watch.
Done. All right. All right. I'm gone.
Okay, now what am I supposed to do? Seems like I've exhausted every option I have. And of course I'm running into this horde of shadows again. Thanks, game. You suck.
All right. I'm gone.
Please, no. Portal! Am I gonna have to fight Ignis after getting, like, the crap beaten out of me? Can I rest? God damn it.
I'm gone.
Well, sorry, Ignis. You're gonna die. Please die.
Die.
That was fun. I'm glad I didn't need to use too much there, but ugh. The huge crystal radiates a pulsating spectral light as it hovers above the crater in the middle of the room. The rhythm of its pulses reminds you of a heartbeat, but slow and sickly. Light from the crystal touches the edges of the room like fingers, each ray of light casting a glow on the ruined faces of the statues surrounding it. Is there anything else to it? Trial of Impulse.
I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone.
Standing Stone. Sounding Stone. This dark stone is covered in dust, as if it has been sitting here for years. It looks like a piece of one of the statues that was chipped away. A trace of strange runes and markings cover the stone's surface. As you touch the stone, a mouth appears on the sign and begins speaking, in your voice. It echoes, as if speaking within a great chamber. Dakon, Morty, Akaraya, Dayanara, it is I. I have placed a minor messaging enchantment on this stone. Listen to it fully, then do as I say. The voice takes a breath. It sounds irritated. I don't know how we got separated, but I think the portal that brought us here divided us. It's only a minor setback, but when you find this stone, stay with it until I can rejoin you. Based on my divinations, this fortress is the size of several cities. The less you move around, the easier it is for me to find you. The voice takes another breath, then becomes more detached, as if surveying something and speaking about it. I fought my way through the first of the vaults. This place is filled with shadows. Way too many to keep fighting. If you encounter any, run before they swarm you. They're much tougher than the other shadows we encountered before. I think the energies of the plane feed them somehow, make them stronger. The voice takes another breath. There were a series of great war relics within the vault that shifted me from place to place. I managed to lure the shadows to each machine, then shift while they swarmed where I had been. It bought me some time enough to escape. Once they had tripped 4 relics, it opened a portal out. The voice pauses, as if something just occurred to the speaker. It strikes me now that the vault I came from might be some strange sort of gatehouse. The relics seem to seal it off from both the inside and the outside of the fortress. Whatever built this place likes keeping the shadows under guard so they can't run loose. The shadows don't have any substance, so they wouldn't be able to use the machines to escape the vault. I'll have to think about that some more. No matter. I'm in a room with a great crystal in it, and I'm going to examine it more closely before moving on. The voice pauses, as if the speaker is looking around. There are 5 statues in the room, and they look like me. And they look old, too, like they've been here for some long time. As for the crystal, it doesn't seem like it belongs in the fortress, and its size and shape reminds me of something I've read in the annals, some sort of dimensional prison that segments the soul. I don't think it's a coincidence the portal from the main vault teleported me here. I think the crystal's a trap, so don't touch it until we're together again. I mean it, Morty. I'm going to try and find you all now. If you find this reader stone, do not move from this spot, or I may never find you. I have left some supplies for you in the base of one of the statues. Don't waste them. I don't know how long it's going to take for us to find our enemy, and get out, and we may need those supplies later. I'll see you all soon. Faces a ruined mess. Glare straight ahead. Mouth open as if making a speech. One hand is clutching its right shoulder as if wounded.
Done. I'm gone. I'm gone.
I didn't get to see Morty's fate. Well, it doesn't seem like there's anything else I can do. Apart from maybe lingering a while and letting things heal up, but... yeah, let's just use these bandages and move on. There is a moment of dizziness as you touch the crystal. Then a slow chill passes through your body, and you discover that your muscles have locked, your hand frozen to the crystal's surface. There is a moment of silence, then sharp pains splinter through your body like fractures. You feel as if your very being has been turned to ice, then shattered. What the hell? He is awakened. Finally, I thought I would die again waiting for him to rise. Perhaps you will still die. Never forget I watch you, thieves, you killers all 3 of you. Have a care how you speak to me, you deranged wreck. He was fortunate to reach here with all those traps you scattered throughout the plains. I swear, if I could have crossed the years to put you out of your misery, I would... The 2 of you, be silent. Let us make sure he is alright, and save the arguments for later. Who are you all? By the hells, he's lost his memories. Damnation, he's useless to us now. Calm yourself, he's only disoriented, as we were all. Give him a moment to get his bearings. You see, you are all thieves, wearing my body, and you will give it back. I am at the limits of my patience with your howling. Be silent, or... This arguing avails us nothing. Give him his space. Leave him be. Time is no longer in our favor. I will not stand here and squander another moment while our adversary is no doubt hunting for us. We waited long enough for him to awaken. I will speak to him now. The man before you resembles you, but he carries himself more like a force than a man. His eyes are watching you carefully, and as you study him, you feel him studying you. So, it has come to this. Who are you? I will not surrender my name to you or any man. The man's voice is rough, like yours, and it rings strangely in your ears. As for who I am, you should be asking yourself that. You are one of my incarnations. You made it here, with my clues to guide you. We are separate incarnations? How is that possible? The incarnation is silent for a moment, then its expression changes to contempt. If there is anything I have hated about you, it is your countless questions, your desperate fumbling for meaning and answers. The man's voice is like a hatchet, and anger flickers across his features. The time for questions is past. Now you will listen to me. I was the first to breach this fortress, and whatever it is that awaits us here was somehow able to defeat me. It will not best me a second time. You sound as if you intend to fight whatever it is that lurks here. The man gives you a strange look, then studies you. Of course, that's the only reason we're speaking now. I'll need you to be the shell, but your mind must be my mind. Do you understand me? You mean you intend to possess me?
Updated my journal.
Yes. He glances around at the spiked walls, then turns back to face you. We cannot leave this place in pieces. Only one may leave. What are you talking about? You must surrender your will to me. Your knowledge and skills, whatever little you've managed to accumulate in your life, may prove useful. It sizes you up again. It ultimately will be but a fraction of my power, but it might have its uses. Yet... And if I choose not to surrender my will to you, you have no choice in the matter. You do not know how to escape this place. I do. If you refuse to surrender with me, I will refuse to surrender to you, and neither of us will ever be able to leave this place. Only one may leave, and it will not be you. Yet you came here previously, and were defeated. The man frowns. I was taken unawares, and I did not anticipate that my companions would be split from me upon my arrival. What happened after that is confusing. So even if I were to surrender to you, then we can still fail? Unlikely. I'm the only one who possesses the knowledge necessary to succeed. This moment is the culmination of centuries of planning. Many have suffered and died for us to be here. Their sacrifices must not be in vain. The last sentence unnerves you. It is delivered like a speech, and there is no passion behind the words. If you're one of my incarnations, then I have questions for you. I will indulge you, but only for a while longer. You are the one who saved Dakon at Scratlore, and the one who led Dianara to her death. The man's eyes narrow. What of it? All of it was done with a purpose. You gave Dakon the Unbroken Circle of Zerthamon. Why? The Unbroken Circle? That collection of lies? Yes, it was a week's work to forge such a thing, and it was necessary to make it so he would cease doubting himself. You made it? But you told him, perhaps they carry some truth, I know not. I know that they were tedious writings, but the words were enough to give him faith. Why? Your ignorance astounds me. The man looks incredulous. Can it be that you not know what he carries in his hand? That blade he carries is shaped by his thoughts. Such a tool, when used properly, could slay the multiverse itself. The man looks lost in thought, then his face sneers in disgust. Though obviously the gift became separated when we arrived in the fortress, and I was unable to make use of his blade. The man frowns. Unfortunate.